Hello, this is a tutorial for the song Go by Hillsong United off the album Aftermath. Also, some of you guys might know, the song originally showed up entitled Giving It All Away by the band Hillsong Youth a little while ago. I'm going to teach all the leads off the United Aftermath album. There's a couple variations, pretty minor, on the original Hillsong Youth version, and I'll probably throw in a couple things that I've made up myself as well. So it'll be a mix of all that, but I'll teach all the different ones so you can pick and choose what you like and what you don't. So yeah. Okay, so for this song, the whole time you're usually cranking out with some decently heavy distortion, and every so often some of the leads have the dotted eighth note delay on them. For anyone who watched the gear tutorial and is curious, I'm using my Marshall Governor for my distortion on this song, and I'm using the DD20 with the dotted eighth note delay for the delays that I'll be using. Okay, so I think I'll teach all the leads with the distortion because it never comes off. So at the beginning of the song, it's basically a synth loop. And not much guitar at the beginning. What I usually do, because we don't have anything like that in the group I play with, I usually do some palm muted octaves. So I first do an octave on the D and B strings on my 9th and 12th fret, and I just like that. And as it builds up, kind of the second time they go through the chorus at the beginning when it's just over top of the loop, I drop it down to the lower octave on the 7th and 9th frets and the B and D strings. So I start off like, so just like that. That's what I usually do for the intro, and it fills it out if you don't have a loop or synth player or something like that going on. So in the verses, there's a pretty simple lead. They put the dotted eighth note delay on it. I'll do that in a second after I just show you. It's pretty simple. You're just doing palm muted picking, D string, 9th fret. The only little thing they throw in, every so often, they'll throw in either. I like to alternate between the 8th fret or the 6th fret, either or. Just kind of throwing it in as one note briefly and then either hammering on or sliding back up to the 7th fret. So I'll show you what that sounds like with delay. So it's like... So as you can see, it's just a simple little thing to fill it out a little bit more, keep it interesting, just a quick hammer on. So then we come to the pre-chorus, We've Come Alive in You. So this is where we get a couple different ways depending on the version. I'll teach the one off the... I'll teach Go by United first. So it's up on your highest 3 strings, and so it starts off E string, 14th fret, and then moves over 1 string to your B string, it's still 14th fret, and then back to your E string, 11th fret, then 12th fret B string, and then 11th fret D string. So the line with delay goes like this. Go just to 14th fret B string. Sometimes I like to throw in a bend, like, just keep it a little more interesting, but it's that note. Either bend to it or just leave it, either or. That's how it ends when you're going into the chorus. In the Giving It All Away, the original version, this is how it goes. It's a little different. You're gonna, instead of going down to your 16th fret, your 11th fret on your G string, it pops up from your 12th and your B all the way up to, I believe it's your 19th your 19th fret on your E string. I'm not going to break it down a ton. This is what they do on the original version. So that's that. In the first chorus, it's pretty simple. It's again, either you can just let your B ring out, you can palm mute, or on like full octave, or do the bits. I change it up between all of them depending on the mood of the song. So the first, basically, hold something with a B in it, and that's your first chorus. So then, kind of the main line that goes between the chorus and whatever comes next, or at the end, or kind of in the solo-ish break, is a bit of a weird one to play. There's a couple different places you can play it on the fretboard. You can kind of choose how you like it. I'm just going to teach it where I like it best. So where I play it is on the E and the A strings. So it starts 7th fret on your E string, then you're going to go down to your 4th fret in the E string, it goes to the D string too, to your 6th fret on your D string, then to your 7th fret on your A, and to your 9th fret on your A. So it sounds like... But of course it's like... So that's that line. And the bridge is the same as the pre-chorus. And that's that. Oh, and I guess then there's the chorus when it's full on and strong. The chords are G sharp minor and E again. In the United version, one of the guitarists throws in some bends in the chorus as well. He does a bend, I do them on my E and B strings, 9th and 12th fret, so there, and 2 frets up. I usually don't play them because, being the only electric guitarist in the group I play with, it kind of loses the fullness if I'm pounding it out on a big power chord and then just fly up to a really high unison bend. It loses some fullness, but it sounds good too, so whatever. You'll catch the timing when I play it with a CD. And that's really all that's going on for leads in the song. So I'll play it with the CD how I play it. I'll be mixing different parts from different songs, but it all kind of works together and they're all pretty similar.